You know, honestly, our whole social life, meals, fitness, our good friends, many of them are associated with the club, and we spend a lot of time just meeting here. You know, on a Friday night, we come back from work, we want somewhere to go. We know that we can come have a cocktail or something to eat, and we're going to run into people we know.
I think the kind of membership that we have here are just terrific people. And you match that with terrific programs, terrific facilities, terrific staff, and you've got one great combination.
We haven't been here but about a month, and I've made a lot of friends just hitting balls on the range, just walking in from the parking lot, just being in the pro shop. Everybody is very open and friendly and eager to meet us and our family, and it's been great.
I think too that, you know, the staff always makes a really concerted effort to learn your name. You know, and it's at first it feels a little funny, but you know, I joke that by the, you know, after a while, as I go into cheers, you know, because I walk in there and everybody knows my name. You know? There's a little bit of that element that, you know, I know if I go to the Wildcat, I'm going to meet 3 friends that I know, and if they're not there, I know the staff and I talk to them. You know, so it's been nice that way as well.
We have many and varied interests, and again, it was one of the things that drew us to this club, because there's so many different opportunities to do a lot of different things. I love to play golf, and it's a wonderful excuse for me to go out for 4 hours on a Saturday or Sunday, bringing my girls especially with me, because they're old enough to get out and play. But during the summer months, they're on the swim team, and they enjoy doing that. They love to come up here to the clubhouse, and we all enjoy that. The wine buying program here, it was huge for me. I love to drink wine, and I love to collect wine. And working with the staff here, they can get me some amazing wines that you will not find anywhere else, certainly at any of the local places here.
One of the things that when we joined River Run, one of the things that we used to laugh about is we have a home, and now we have a social network, or we have a social life, because they were always having something at the club. You know, that you had the Studio 54 event recently. You've got this wine and dinner club that people go to all the time that they say is excellent. You've got things for the kids. You have the Easter Bunny come here. They've got one of the most incredibly real looking Santa Claus that I've ever seen, and they just did a terrific with that.
This is more challenging than the course that I grew up playing on, and it's just as beautiful, and it's easy to walk, which is another thing that might be important to an avid golfer. Up in this area, there aren't a lot of private clubs that you can walk, and so I would rank this up there with all the private clubs in Charlotte.
First of all, it's a great facility. We have 3 outdoor hard courts. We have 9 clay courts outdoors, and we have 4 indoor courts. So we play year-round. And the maintenance of the courts is excellent, and we all have a good time.
And the programs are absolutely fabulous. There's an environment here where you feel welcome.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of favorites, but I spend a lot of time in the fitness center because I like to work out, and they've got great equipment. I meet a lot of people down here. It's really a social thing for me. In fact, I've got a couple of friends that kind of tease me because I come down here and I end up spending, you know, like 20 or 30 minutes kind of going from machine to machine talking to people. So I think that's probably my favorite thing.
So I don't live in River Run, but if a neighbor were to ask me about the club, which they do, I encourage them to come and check it out.
You're looking at it, and I wish my wife were here. We are definitely not the country club type. We actually grew up in South Louisiana in a pretty rural area, and so this was a bit of a culture shock for us in making this move. But I go back to the people here, the members first and foremost, and close second with the staff. It's not that Bushwood type of feel at all. And for a family coming from South Louisiana, they made us feel like this was home.
Once you spent any time here and met some of the members, and if you're interested at all in golf and tennis and a good meal now and then, you're the country club type.